What's going on, family? It's Nick Wright here at Nick Wright Bodybuilding, and I am with the man of fitness.
I'm the man of fitness now. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. What's going on, guys? Welcome, Hermanites. As you can see, we're here in the new HHF headquarters. Had the honor of having Nick being home for the holidays. So the guys who don't know, Nick only lives about an hour away from me. When he's home, we moved to Virginia.
Yeah, I recently moved from Rhode Island to Virginia, but you happened to get in touch on the 1 week I was up here for Thanksgiving, so.
Which worked out great for us. And so I just got this place, I just got done setting everything up. And what better way to kind of break it in and have Nick come up here and try to work out. So we're gonna do a workout today. We're gonna start off doing some deadlifting. I got bumper weights in. I want Nick to have his opportunity to play with those.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're gonna have some fun on the rig, and we're gonna utilize the little bar system that's on here to do some like pretty crazy pull-ups. We're gonna use a weighted vest. It's gonna be pretty fun. It's gonna be a little different. Your hands are gonna be on fire by the time you leave.
I imagine. I imagine. We're doing all strength training. For those of you who are already fans of Scott, which is probably everybody on YouTube, you know he incorporates a lot more than just weight training. So I'm probably gonna walk out of here in a wheelchair, which would really be walking.
Yeah, wheeling.
Kind of, yeah, wheeling.
All right, so you ready to get started?
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's hammer it.
Yes, sir. Good. So now it's time to chalk up. For those who have never used weightlifting chalk, I suggest you try it out if your gym allows it. It really just dries out your hands and stops the sweat from making your grip slip. Now, you're going to notice slight variations from person to person when it comes to deadlifting. Scott has a little bit more of what I call a presser's physique. He has a slightly longer torso than I do, so he's going to squat into the movement a lot more than I do. He's going to bend his knees and get his butt even lower. Me, personally, I have very long legs, very long arms, and a short torso. This is going to make it so my stance is going to be pretty stiff-legged, if you will. And before you go and correct me and say it's not right, you'll notice that a lot of strong deadlifters use the same stance I use. If you look at Ronnie Coleman when he deadlifts, and even a lot of top powerlifters, they all use the very upright, stiff leg position when deadlifting. Keep in mind, my knees are bent and I am driving with my quads, hams, and glutes, so it's not a stiff leg deadlift like you're training hamstrings. Don't get that confused. I am using the same biomechanics that Scott's using here. I just use a slightly stiffer stance because my build allows me to do it. The short torso with the long arms and the long legs makes it so I really don't have to move that far between the downward position when I'm leaning over and the top upright position. There's not a huge range of motion there for me because my torso is so short. Kind of the same principle as why somebody with shorter arms has an easier time pressing heavier weight. There's just not as much range of motion from top to bottom. So what I'm doing here is I'm keeping all attention in my hamstrings, driving from my hamstrings through my glutes. It's going to activate my spinal erectors, and although it may look like I'm keeping myself too stiff and upright, I'm actually embracing much more of one fluid motion. The more you squat into this movement, the more it kind of breaks down into like a two-part movement of squatting and then deadlifting. So that's just my little take and my personal little stance on deadlift. Keep in mind, I've been doing this for about 6 or 7 years now. I've stayed completely injury-free. It may look like my lower back is rounding out. Some people comment on that. But look at the dip between my lower and my upper back. You can see there's a clear arch there. That little round shape on my lower back is literally just the shape of my lower back. I'm not actually bending my back there, even if it looks like it. So I've managed to pull up to about 500 pounds at a body weight of 173, completely injury-free. Oh, the drive?
Yeah.
It's all drive. So many people try just pulling with the back. It's
all
driving the hips.
It's all about hip drive.
Oh, and make sure you keep that bar close to your body. Drag it against your shins. You're gonna get scraped up shins if you don't have high socks or long pants on, but that's the name of the game. Keep it close to your body against your shins. Go drive it, come on. There you go. Come on, oh, drive. Woo. This guy's killing me with it. Post Thanksgiving.
Nick works hard. Rip it up. Nice.
So the next exercise we moved on to finish off back is more of a CrossFit type of exercise. What we did is we swung from one monkey bar to the next, 4 monkey bars total. In between each swing, we had to stop and do a full chin-up, starting at the bottom, full chin-up over the bar. Now, this sounds easy enough, right? It's 8 chin-ups. You're swinging from 4 bars, forth and back. Shouldn't be that hard until you take into account every other factor. Think about this. You just did a full pyramid set of deadlifts up to 400 plus pounds. You then did a full burnout set with 225 for 30 plus reps, as many as you could get. By this point, you're gasping for air and your grip strength is completely shot. Our hands are torn up, our forearms are on fire, and our overall energy levels are down the drain right now. So that alone is going to make anything harder, especially pull-ups. But they're still not usually an issue until you take into account the swinging. Now, swinging from monkey bar to monkey bar doesn't sound hard at all. I mean, we did it when we were kids at the playground, right? But when you're fully pre-exhausted like this, the actual biomechanics of this move become intense. Think about this. When you swing from one bar to the next, for that 1 second, your entire body weight is being held up by one hand. Your one hand's grip strength is holding 100 and whatever pounds you weigh for that 1 second. And it's actually a moving second too, since you're swinging. Your second hand is then taking on that same exact burden when it grabs the bar in front of you. So you're really totaling your grip strength here. You're fatiguing your forearms and your grip. You then have to stabilize yourself and stop yourself from swinging. This takes time, more time spent on grip strength obviously, and then it also involves a lot of energy since you have to squeeze your scapula together to stabilize yourself. You then have to do a full chin-up, contracting your lats and all. That becomes really hard. All of a sudden, 8 chin-ups while swinging from 4 monkey bars, forth and back, becomes death.
Right now, this holds up to 50 pounds, but they got 25 in it right now. So the other one, there's another vest over there. It lays on top of this one, so you can have up to 100 pounds. Exploding of spot each other, see how far we can get.
Can you say grip strength? So we've completely fatigued our back. The back workout's finished. What we're doing now is quickly strapping on a 100-pound weighted vest, making it across the monkey bars and back. Simple as that. But with 100 pounds on you and after that entire madness of a workout, it's going to really target your forearms and burn out your grip all the way. Again, it's good grip strength training, and we only do it once at the end of this workout for a burnout. Keep in mind, if you've never worn a weighted vest before, 100 pounds on a vest, because it's pushing downward on your shoulders and your diaphragm, feels much heavier than 100 pounds hanging from your hips. So now it's your turn. I hope you all enjoy it.